What's up YouTube? My name is FlowTuba and today I am going to be giving you guys some tips on how to get into the top 1000 in Mithril mining because that's where I am. Okay, let's get started here. So, whoops. Keep on doing it. Okay. So, I'm just going to put my armor on now because I don't feel like putting it on later. So, I'll explain this in a sec. Okay, so you have seen the update, you've logged on, and you're thinking to yourself, you know what? It's a new update. Let's get into the top 1000 in Mithril mining. I am a Technoblade fan. Yes, that's right. I've watched Technoblade's video. That's why I started playing Hypixel. Deal with it. I'm a Technoblade fan, not flan, fan. And you want to get into the top 1000 of something. Well, since I'm in the top 1000 of Mithril, and just to prove that to you, here you go. Let's go to collection. Boom. 376. That's the number I am. So, just a quick background. I'm actually originally a forager, sweaty forager with my tree cap. That's why all these oak trees are here. But then the new update came out, and then I realized that this right here, this beautiful bluish greenish block is my life. This is what I want my life to be. This block right here. Boom. You see that? This is my life now. This blue block. Okay. So, first thing. Let's start on the private island. Minions. Minions are very important because not only do they give you XP for mining, very little to be fair, but they also give you Mithril, which is important for the ranking as well as getting other upgrades. So this is how I set up my Mithril minion. So I have an enchanted lava bucket with 25%, but I think I've seen in a forum or a YouTube video that's actually 20%, but I don't really care. So most of these minions, actually all these are 20. This is 24 minions right here. 23 are all level 6 except this bad boy because he was the first minion I made. Therefore, he is the alpha male. This is the alpha male minion. As you can see by the red dot on top of his hat, every minion other than him has a blue dot or purplish. This is purple. Purplish blue? Purple. This is purple. They all have purple hats. Okay, so as I said, you want a lava bucket, super compactor 3000, and diamond spreading. Now, first I'm going to explain the diamond spreading because the super compactor 3000 is debated amongst Mithril users. So diamond spreading is actually necessary because it may or may not fix a bug with the Mithril minions. One of the bugs that Mithril minions have is that they don't produce when you're not on the island. Now, I'm not sure if they've actually fixed this yet. They probably fix it in the future. Wow, that guy just got stuck. Good job, Minion. You kept him in there. Yeah, it might be fixed in a later update, but for now, I know that if you want to have the minions produce when you're not on the island, put diamond spreading in there. Plus, I mean, diamond spreading is going to make you money anyways, so there's no real disadvantage in putting it in there. Now, the super compactor. The reason why this might be a little bit contested is because if you go to Bazaar, right, and actually, wait, hold up, let me make this one bigger. So if I go to Bazaar and you go to Mithril, you can see Mithril is around 32 coins per Mithril. Now, whoops, I shouldn't have closed it. But as you can see, you don't have any enchanted Mithril. You only have refined. And you use enchanted to make refined. So the question is, why would you use super compactors and make enchanted Mithril if you can't sell enchanted Mithril? And here's my logic. A, it is quite expensive to upgrade minions. And minions require enchanted Mithril. So, in order to get bigger production out of these minions, you need enchanted Mithril to upgrade them. Okay, and now obviously you can go to Bazaar and you can purchase a bunch of Mithril, but that's expensive because then you have to turn it into Mithril, and that's the whole process. So I just like making enchanted Mithril, and to prove that to you, I even have a compactor 5000 personal compactor with titanium and enchanted tiny. I can't say the word. Enchanted titanium and enchanted mithril. So that's what my super compactor looks like. That's another thing you want to have if you want to get into the top 1000. Now, so we've done the minions. So this is a production thing. Honestly, this has no influence on your actual rank or on how much mithril you're going to have. It's so little compared to how much mining makes you that it honestly doesn't really matter. If you if you do have this or do not have this, honestly, it really doesn't matter. Most of your mining is going to, or most of your mithril is going to come from mining. So then the question is, what pickaxe or drill do you want? Now, I am Heart of the Mountain 4. I'm still not 5. So what does this mean? This means I can make 2 drills. The SXR226 and then the SXR326. I think that's what it's called. Either one. Yeah, so those are both drills you can make, and you can also use pickaxes. So I'm now going to go to the hub. Now, you need you need to unlock the ability to lag. You need to. By the way, I'm recording this on a 4-year-old laptop. Like, if you have an issue with the quality, you can just exit off the video right now. Like, this is what you're going to get. So, you just came in here. Well, I'm gonna, for this video, I'm assuming you know something about Mithril and the dwarven mines, because there are plenty of other videos that have explained kind of the beginnings or essentials, but of how to start. They've showed you what you do or what you need and where everything is. You can look that up on other YouTube videos. But this YouTube video is about just some quick tips here and there of how to become a better miner. So, is that Bubby? Oh, Boo Boo. Boo Boo? What's up, Boo Boo? I didn't even know that guy's name. Okay. So, if you want to go to Boo Boo, I'm probably saying that wrong, but you're going to have to deal with it. So, here are the pickaxes. Now, most people watching this video probably can't make a drill or are in the process of making a drill and want to, get up there, get some more mithril, make things a lot more efficient and faster. So these are the 4 pickaxes. I have refined titanium pickaxe, which gives you plus 400 mining speed. This is the best pickaxe you can have without going into drills. And the reason why I have a pickaxe is because, to be honest, all the resources I'd collected for the drill, I sold because I realized that the prices were going to go down. And to prove this to you, I'm not sure how close you've been paying attention to the market of mithril, but refined mithril used to be around 3 million, and refined titanium used to be around 4 million. Now these prices obviously have dropped. Titanium used to be like 1.5k. Mithril used to be 150 coins. So prices have dropped recently and probably will continue to drop. So I just sold all my resources to make a little bit extra profit, because prices are going to keep going down. So I just sold them because I can just buy them later for cheaper. So I've made profit on the same material. So that was my thinking. But so you have your drill or your pickaxe. So let me quickly go to GUI 2. So here are the things you're going to need on your pickaxe. Compact. Compact is OP like nothing else. Like, it used to be even more OP, but they actually changed it like a week ago because of this update. So as you can see, I have Compact 7, so it's 87, almost 88,000 blocks mined. You gain 7% extra mining experience with a 0.4% chance to drop an enchanted item. Now, that's okay, that's decent, but you can also refine the pickaxe. I forget what the name of the refine. I think it's amber. You can get it at the smithmonger or the guy behind the blacksmith in the village. You can get the refine or reforge there. So refine bonus gives you +3 mining XP, and you get a 0.1% chance to drop enchanted blocks or ores. Now these combine, so I actually have a 0.5% chance to get enchanted titanium or enchanted mithril. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Okay, next thing, efficiency 5, 110 mining speed. You're gonna need it. It's OP. It's not even OP. It's just a general standard. Experience 3. This you don't actually need. I just like this, as you can see by my 489 levels. It's quite a useful thing to have. So if I ever want to enchant something, I can just boom instantly. I got 400, almost 500 levels to do so. Fortune 3. Fortune 3 is important. Why? Because it gives you multiple drops, and this combines in with something else. So telekinesis, obviously, and mining fortune again. And you can see the item ability I've selected. Okay, so this is the moment right here. Heart of the mountain. This thing, this bad boy right here, is your tool to not only getting mithril, but to make money. And I will show you how. Okay, so I would reset the heart of the mountain, but I can't do it. I can do that in 20 hours. So I'm just, if you have Heart of the 5 or Heart of the Mountain 5, you're on your own on this one. I'm not there yet. If you guys like this video and I get there, maybe I'll make another one, but for now it's Heart of the Mountain 4. So maybe you're on your way there, or you already have it. You have your tokens and you have absolutely no idea where to go. Okay, so oh wow, that's actually oh no, never mind. It doesn't matter. If you get +20, that doesn't matter. Okay, so mining speed. Mining speed is a big one. You need it to start out. I would try to upgrade this as soon as you can with as much mithril powder as possible. I currently have it at level 35 out of 50, so I'm not complaining. Like, I've gotten almost as much mithril as you could within the last couple of week or two. Mining fortune. Mining fortune is very important. So with this update, a lot of people are going to, with all these combinations of mining titanium, mining this, mining that, mining fortune basically gets increased by a ridiculous amount. So normally in regular Minecraft, you would have a chance for double drop. But because this is Hypixel, you can get triple and quadruple drops. Now, I've at one point already had the chance for quadruple drops, but I reset my Heart of the Mountain to get some more mining speed. So, but if I were to mine for, let's say, another 3 hours, 2 hours maybe, I would probably have this at about a quad, like it would be at 200, so I would be able to get quadruple drops. So that is why mining fortune is insanely useful. Titanium Insanium. Now, I'm going to explain. Okay, let me upgrade this because it's lower than I like it around here. Okay, this is the big one. This is the big one where a lot of people make mistakes. Okay, if you're gonna do this a lot, you gotta listen to me. This is the moment right here. Titanium Insanium is not that good, and I'll explain why. Okay, so before you started with Titanium Insanium, you were a Heart of the Mountain 1. You had no upgrades. The only thing you had was mining speed. You didn't have titanium and sanium, yet you were able to get titanium. That's because there's a base chance of every 1 in 50 blocks to turn to titanium. Now, this adds on to that. So, right now, I have a 5.2% chance of turning a block into titanium. Now, that's about 1 in every 20 blocks. And that's fine. That's like, unless if you need a lot of titanium, because unless if you really want to make money off of titanium, which is not my goal, because I'm here for Mithril, I don't need to put a lot of upgrades into this. I would say getting it to about 3 or 4 is fine. If you have the actual Mithril powder, you can throw more in there, but I wouldn't waste Mithril powder on titanium and sanium. And I'll explain that to you as well in a sec why, because later on it gets better. Okay, mining speed boost, obviously. You get plus 200 mining speed for 15 seconds with a 2-minute cooldown. I mean, this is just a no-brainer, all right? Like, you basically just rapidly run through an entire vein of Mithril. Like, you just punch it out, you machine gun it out. It gets you, I would say, probably gets me about 100 to 200 Mithril, or Mithril powder, depending on if there's a Mithril powder times 2 boost, or if it's just regular. You get about 100 or 200. This is useful. So you get about 100 or 200 every 2 minutes. You make about 100 in 1 minute. So in 3 minutes, you've made about, or no, in 2 minutes and 15 seconds, you've mined about, I would say, 300 mithril powder. So that's not bad. That's not bad. Gets upgrades going pretty quickly. Now, daily powder. Daily powder you're going to need to get in order to get efficient miner and seasoned miner. Now, I wouldn't put too much stock into this unless if you're keeping your setup the same the entire time. Okay, because if you're not investing in the daily powder one, either because you mine pretty much all day like me, or you're, let's say you're just a daily user, it's not worth it, okay? Because in order to upgrade this, I need to spend 218 mithril powder to get an extra 18 mithril powder. So the cost is not worth it. Now, if you know at what time you're going to get your daily powder, and let's say you've already upgraded all of these, just dump it in there, because you permanently keep your mithril powder even when you reset your Heart of the Mountain. So this is good to have on an extra basis. It'll give you extra mithril powder on the long run, but I wouldn't invest too much into it because there's other perks that you're going to need to upgrade first, like mining speed, mining fortune. Titanium and sanium is better than the daily powder. The next one, efficient miner. Now this one right here is God. This one right here is going to make you Jesus. All right? Efficient miner. 1 mining ores, you have an 18.4% chance to mine 2 adjacent ores. Now, obviously, this is already level 21, and I've upgraded it a bunch, and I'll tell you why. So, if you have this upgraded below level 20, it'll only say 1 adjacent ore for you. But when you get to level 20, it gives you 2 adjacent ores. And I'll tell you why this becomes insanely OP, and why this makes mining mithril insanely efficient by the name of it. So, you have a 20% chance to mine 1 adjacent, or when you first unlock efficient miner, I think you get a 10% chance to mine 1 adjacent ore. So that means you're mining, for every 10 mithril blocks you mine, you're mining an extra mithril block. So that means you're potentially increasing your production by about 10%. Now, when you upgrade this and you get it to level 20, you now have about an 18% chance to mine 2 adjacent ores. So you're thinking, oh, I have an 18% chance to mine an extra 2 ores. So if you mine 10 ores, you will have mined 4 extra ores, and I'll explain why. So you have 10 ores, you mine the 10. Because you have a 20% chance of mining 2 adjacent ores, 2 out of those 10 ores that you mine, or 1 in 5, you'll mine 2 adjacent, but 2 out of the 10 ores you mine, you'll mine 2 extra ones. Now, because you're mining 2 adjacent ores, and because you have a 20% chance, out of those 10 ores, you've increased your production by 4. So you've increased your production by 40%. 4 mithril blocks. Like that, and not to mention, this can also, if you use it correctly, you can also mine titanium with this. Which, if you know anything about titanium takes a much longer time to mine than mithril. So this saves you time if you mine it with, if you mine the mithril ores around the titanium and you mine the titanium with the efficient miner, I mean, you're saving yourself a couple of seconds. And if you do that 100 times, I mean, it starts adding up, basically. Then you have your seasoned mine man. Oh, and by the way, efficient miner. The reason why you want to get the reforge and compact is because, as I just explained, when you mine 10 ores, you're actually mining 14 ores. So with the refine bonus and the compact, you're basically increasing your chances of getting an enchanted item. I've actually gotten, just today, I've gotten 4 enchanted titaniums, which is like that's probably about 100 Ks worth of titanium. I mean, that's 400k. I've made about 400k of just the compact and the refine bonus. Like, that's a ridiculous amount of money. If you don't have this on your drill or your pickaxe, you need to get it. So, and by the way, I'm actually making my drill engine, as you can see. Oh, there's a powder vent. Let me quickly go to my reforge. Actually, no. Yeah, let me go to my reforge. Oh, wait. I'm doing too many things at once. Okay, last thing. Seasoned mineman. I would get this. You can get the orbiter. When mining ores, you have a 0.21% chance to get a random amount of experience orbs. If you have experience on your pickaxe, there's no reason to get this. And you can also buy bottles, so there's no point in getting that. Now, if you go to my, whoops, not my collection. If you go to my skills, I am still mining 38. I'm not even mining. I'm not even the max tier. I don't even know what the tier is, but I'm not the max tier. So this increases the mining experience you gain. I would just throw here. I'll just use the rest of my mithril powder. I would just throw in a couple. I mean, you get a bunch of experience. Not bad. Okay. So, okay. So, where's my pet? Flowtuba's Mithril Golem. This is another key thing you're going to need in order to get into the top 1,000 mithril miners. So, here, so I have an epic Mithril Golem. So, you get plus 50 true defense, which I don't really care because I'm mining. Then you have Mithril Affinity. You gain 100 mining speed, 1 mining mithril. So that's just ridiculous. Small powder, you get plus 20% more mithril powder. So this also goes in hand with efficient miner again, because you're now, I mean, if you're mining 3 blocks at the same time, that's about 10 powder. So you're getting an extra 2 powder from mining an extra 2 blocks. Like, and you've done no work. You've basically gained an extra 2 powder and 2 blocks of mithril from 1 mine. Like that is what you're gaining from the mithril golem. So if you don't have the mithril golem, don't even bother mining mithril. Like, seriously, what is the point? You're wasting your time. I bought this thing as soon as I could. They're super cheap right now because a bunch of people are making them as well. So I would just get your hands on it. I mean, you can make 2 refined mithrils and you can purchase a mithril golem. Like, or you can make it. Either one doesn't really matter. Also, another tip. This is something I personally have found. So this is actually the mining of the ores. So here I'll show you. Mine. Now you're probably wondering, Flo, why are you mining the big blue squares? Those are super slow. Why would you do that? Well, that's a good question. So, I'm not sure if you know this, but each block gives mithril powder, okay? These give 0.5, right? 0.5 mithril. So, in order to get an extra 2 mithril from your mithril golem pet, you're going to have to mine 20 of these. If you mine 20 of these, you're going to have 22 mithril powder. If you mine 20 of these, you have 12 mithril powder. That's, you are gonna, and not only that, but I think they only give 1 mithril, but I have fortune, so I get more than that. But these guys give you absolutely no mithril. Like, no mithril. You're never going to get mithril from these. Or at least not enough to get into the top 1,000, okay? I understand for commissions, people like to do these, and that's fine. I completely, 100%, totally understand why you would do these. I do them as well. But if you want to become a mithril miner, you need to mine these bad boys. Not these. Not these. These. And I'll explain why. First of all, these guys give the most mithril and mithril powder. Okay? But they do take the longest time to mine. Now, obviously, with all my upgrades and blah, 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 these mine a lot quicker than if you didn't. So that's fine. What's this guy doing? Bro, here, what does this guy want to give me? Oh, what? Thank you. Vic la Pirate. Or Vic la Pirate. Pirate. Okay. Leave a like for this guy. This guy's nice. Okay. Yeah. So, anyways, I completely, totally distracted. Okay. So, this guy's now in the way. Okay. So, you see... Okay, so the blocks. So these give 0.5. These guys, I think they give... What is it? Well, it's times 2. Yeah, so these give 1. So this is 0.5. This is 1. And these... I think even some of... I think there's some that give 2. I'm not 100% sure. But I don't know because I only focus on these blue bad boys, alright? These guys give you 3, or sometimes, depending on which ones, some of these blue ones in the vein give you 4. Now, as you can see, there's a passive 2 times powder event. So, these give 6 and 8. I'm not sure if they actually did. Okay? So... And they also take, so if let's say you mined, let's say this gives 3, this gives 0.5. So you need to mine 6 for this 1 to get the same mithril powder, right? However, these things, like if you mined 6 of these, right, it would take longer to mine these to get the same amount of mithril powder if you mine just 1 of those, okay? And with mining fortune, you also get a ton more mithril powder, or mithril. So this is how I climb up in the ranks. I just sit here, I just mine these blue squares all day, 14 hours a day, no life. Here we go. Boom. Now, as you can see, as you mine these, they get faster. So obviously you want to do them for commissions. But this is also a strategy that you can do. You can mine around. Let's see if I can get it. So if you mine around these, so I just got titanium, you can actually get these blue squares. Maybe this is not the right wall. That's also another thing. The efficient miner, some blocks jump like they jump in weird directions because it's never consistent. It's not like if you mine this one, it mines this one and this block. Sometimes if you mine this block, it'll mine this block and this block, or sometimes it'll mine this block and this block over here. It's very inconsistent, right? So you have to keep that in mind. So what I like to do is I actually like to mine the blue ones because it's easier to jump over to the blue. Because if you're mining these ones, the directions in which it'll jump is kind of hard to predict. So if you mine the blue ones, not only are you saving yourself time through mithril powder and mithril itself, but you're also increasing the chances of it jumping to these things. So now if you think about this, right? Okay, boom, we got it. So I mined this one, and this one. So this is 1, 3, and 3. We're just going to assume all the blue ones are 3. So I mined 1, 3, so 4, 7. I mined 7 in 1. Now, because it's a 2 times powder, I get 14, okay? And because I have my mithril golem, right? Is that how it works? That's how it worked, right? I'm not exactly sure if mithril. I think the mithril golem goes before. I'm not sure if it goes after the 2 times powder event. But I do know that this is the most efficient way. So if you want to mine mithril at the most efficient way possible, right? Now that's assuming you don't care about commissions, you don't care about, well, I mean, Heart of the Mountain is important, but let's just assume your sole goal is to mine mithril. This is the best option. So combined with the pickaxe with compact and the refined bonus, with efficiency 5, telekinesis, fortune 3, all of these Heart of the Mountain upgrades with the mithril powder, and mining these blue squares, I have resulted in, I've probably gone down in rank, yes I have, I've resulted in the top 400 mithril miners by simply just mining these blue squares and having a refined titanium pickaxe. What is this guy doing? So, excuse me again. As for the drill, I'm planning on getting it, but it takes time, obviously. So, and the first drill only gives an extra 50 speed, which is basically about 3 upgrades in mining speed. So it's not a ridiculous amount. So if you want to invest the time in making a drill, that's fine. But I would highly recommend getting the refined pickaxe because it's only about 50 less. And if you get efficiency 5, you're pretty much already there. And then in the time it takes you to make the drill and you're getting the titanium pickaxe, you're also getting a bunch of mithril powder. So because you have that mithril powder, you increase mining speed. So yeah, it's completely up to you, but I would highly recommend using the refined pickaxe first before you start getting into the drill, because the drill only gives you plus 50, and if you know what you're doing, because to be honest, this is a new update, a lot of these players still don't know where things are. Like, people are still asking where lava springs are. Lava springs, bro? Okay, ready? You see this? You see the villages right there. Okay, you turn in. These are the golden gates. Ready? We're right to the right here. This is where lava springs is. Stop asking in the chat where Lava Springs is. It's right here. It's right here. For the love, on your way to the palace. God damn my leg. It's right here. No one should be asking for this in chat, alright? Nobody. Absolutely nobody. Why are you asking where Lava Springs is? In fact, Lava Springs is probably the most popular place because of this wall right here. Because it's all 0.5. Here, wait. Oh, let's show the speed boost. Well, let's let this resettle. By the way, a tip for newbies: you can't mine this spot right here. I think Hypixel did it because of rhythm. Like, if you can just mine all of these ones, like I don't know why they just chose that one. Like, look, if you stand there and mine it, it won't work. Okay, so I'm gonna do the speed boost. Ready? Go. Oh boy, bit of a lag, but it's pretty fast. So, yeah. Yeah, so those are all my tips in how to get into the top 1000 mithril mining. I just want to say that this is my first Minecraft video, so if the quality was not up to your standard, I completely understand. It was not to mine either. I just wanted to make this video because, well, people in the chat are always complaining about they don't know what's going on, so instead of having other people waste other people's time, I'm going to waste my own time and try to help you out. So yeah, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for watching my first Minecraft video. I really enjoy this game. I've only been playing it 4 weeks, and I think it's really fun, especially with this update. I think Hypixel, if they play this smart, continue updating the game in a quality manner, like this update right here, this game could go far. Like, it could go really far, in my opinion, personally. So, yeah, I just want to say, community can be nice, can also be toxic, but it's not the most toxic community I've been a part of, so I don't really care. I mean, I used to play League of Legends, so you guys have probably heard stories about those guys over there. So yeah, yeah, I'll end the video now. Just leave a like. I don't subscribe. It's completely up to you. I'm not here to beg. I'm here to showcase. All right. Anyways, guys, peace out. Thank you so much for listening. You can't see my face. You can see my face, but you can't see that because of the big ass jewel. This big ass jewel. I don't like that. You should be able to see your face. Big ass jewel. All right. Peace out, boys.